Last time I promised gaming, but today we have something racing. It is the Z370GT6 racing motherboard for the Intel Core 8th generation processors. Now this is something I haven't done because this is the new platform that is going in my new project Biohazard, and well, we're going to talk more about this instead of the project. It's going to be what functions does it have, what does it support, what kind of special features does it have, what kind of LEDs, and yes, it has the RGB of course, but we need to go more into details and to check out what this motherboard has. So guys, stay after the intro, we're going to talk, well, more details as usual. As I do usually for the graphic cards and for the motherboards, we're going to skip the motherboard first and going to check what we have inside. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 SATA data cables. We have the cover for the EO part of the motherboard. Unfortunately, I have to say this isn't to my liking. It would be more suitable if it was in colors of the motherboard, and you'll see why I'm saying this, because this is just silver color and the motherboard looks really amazing. And why I'm saying that, well, you'll see very soon. You also have the DVD for the drivers for the motherboard, and you have the user's manual. And to see the motherboard, now as I said, the motherboard looks really nice, and I'm saying this because I really like the combination of black and yellow, and BIOSTAR just hit the right spot with this colors combination. Now it says here Z370 GT6 version 5.0, and this is it, guys. I mean, it looks really nice. I'm going to do a close-up of course, but it looks really nice because it's not pure yellow, it's kind of darkish yellow. It goes more, it doesn't go to orange, but it's nice darkish tinted yellow, and it has a complete R here. The all symbols look very nice, and the whole motherboard, even the PCB board, is nicely designed. Now the one thing that I'm fascinated about this motherboard, because more higher end motherboards for chipsets like X299 have only one internal USB 2.0. This one has two USBs 2.0, it has two USBs 3.0, it has of course the audio connectors, you have the front panel connectors, 6 SATA data connectors as well, and so that's 5 connectors for your fans, which is quite alright. I'm used to 6, but 5 is just okay. Now you have the 24 pin, you have the 8 pin EPS, and you have of course the 4 slots for the RAMs. Now the next thing, you have 2 M2 sockets. You have it one here above the first PCI slot, and you have here even with the passive cooler that you attached to your M2 SSD. Now this is really cool because you already get it, and some motherboards already do that same thing. This is really nice for a manufacturer to already place something for cooling your M2 SSD card. As I said, it has the vivid LED RGB function, and the best thing, and I didn't see this before because other manufacturers have 4 pins, some manufacturers have 5 pins for connecting your LEDs. This motherboard actually has 2 different connectors. It has one 5 pin and 2 4 pin. So this is really cool because you have the possibility to connect two different types of LEDs to this motherboard, and you can control them and you can adjust as you wish. Now this motherboard also contains dual BIOS, so you have dual protection. You have the ability, if for instance one BIOS fails, the other one takes over and recover the system automatically without factory repair, which is really cool because it happened to me once on my X99 motherboard. My BIOS failed and I couldn't boot up, so that was a bummer. The only thing was soldering another BIOS, but that's another experiment for another time. Now, next thing I said, it has Vivid LED DJ, so that's their name for their LEDs controlling the RGB. It has two 4-pin, and that's when you go for LEDs that have 4-pin, and you have also the 5-pin connector as well for the LEDs that have 5-pin, of course. The GT Touch in BIOS. Now the thing is about this GT Touch, it has two features, because one is sport and one is eco mode. Since it's all about the racing and you have this big R here across the whole PCB motherboard, under the sport mode you get the system boosts automatically designed from the motherboard, and it adjusts everything perfectly, because here on the right side you have four symbols that light up depending on which mode you're using, or is it in reset mode, or is it power on mode. It lights up as it is working. So if you're using eco mode on the motherboard, the eco mode powers on and the power LED powers on as well. If you're resetting your computer, the reset LED lights up, and if you're in the sport mode, well, guess what, LED lights up. Now I mentioned the 5-pin LED header here. This is for the 5050, it's not 5050, it's 5050 LEDs that you could connect here, and it's the 5050 LED header. Now also it has, on the I/O port, it has the PS2 keyboard mouse combo part. It has the two USB 3.1 generation 1 type A connector here. You have the one DVI-D connector, one HDMI, USB 3.1 generation 1 type C. You have the two USB 3.1 generation 2 type A, Intel RJ45 for the internet connection. You have two USB 2.0 connectors, and you have 6 audio jacks for the speakers. It has the Super LAN surge protection, and it has the special audio controller here. There you have it, guys. The Intel Core i5 860K processor is on the BIOSTAR Z370GT6 motherboard. Loads of lines, loads of names for this motherboard, but there you have it, guys. Stay tuned. Time-lapse video of the build is not going to be that quickly edited, because I'm still in the process of building the biohazard build, but there will be volume 1 and volume 2 of the process of building the biohazard build. So stay tuned, guys, and don't forget to check the links below for the biohazard motherboard. This is a very affordable motherboard with the ability for the high K processors. Stay tuned and don't forget to click the sub button for more videos. Bye bye.